Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 3 Randomized. I'm your Game Master Darius. If I sound tired, it's because instead of sleeping since last episode, I instead spent roughly 2 hours grinding for possibly the most difficult fish that I can possibly get. See, what I did was I decided that I was going to go around, check out what all the Manello shops have in store, and compare it to some of the gear that I have. And I did so. And turns out that this spot right here, the farm spot, actually has one of the weapons that are not elementally based that are actually good for Ryu to use because it's not elementally based. So what's the big deal about that? How much of a big increase could it be? Try like 50 or so. Roughly from the Deadly Blade, which, you know, is nice because that Deadly Blade crits more often. But I kind of like sheer power, so I went and decided, oh hey, you know what? Let's double check what it is to how one gets brandies. And anyone that's played this game for an extensive period of time knows exactly the pain I just went through for these last couple of hours. Because brandies are one of the harder fishes to get. Where are you? There you are. They only spawn in one location. They can only be gathered with frog bait, which is not that hard. But the rarer, better frog baits are actually later in the game. Usually, anyways. I'm not sure about where they are, this randomizer. So, I had to basically wait for brandy, because they always appear way off coast. Like, you require a far casting rod, and Spanner just barely touches that area over there. And wait. And sometimes have to pick up a goddamn hurrah or excuse me, something else, mostly piranhas, until you get a brandy, and then it's one of the harder ones to reel in because its health bar is just massive. But I had one of them already from stealing from something, I forget what, and then I captured the rest. So, yeah, that was my last 2 or so hours. I don't even... What is time? What is time? All that, just to say, hey, Deadly Blade, get out of here. I got the Damascus Sword, which is a 50 points increase to my damage, or rather, to my power. What that does for my damage, I don't exactly know, but I know I should be one-shotting a whole lot more creatures now. And sure, it doesn't have the critical damage up. Pardon me. Well, well, the critical damage is, or the critical percentage is nice, as far as I know. Damage. I like damage. Damage good. Now, it's me trying to figure out whether or not I want to push myself to do a little bit more recording, or to foolishly think that I could sleep now. I'll see how far my brain lets me get, because I do have places to go and people to talk to back in the Rapala region. More specifically, I believe I gotta talk to Bed, Iggy and them. I forget. Shadis, that was it. Shadis, Bed, Iggy. Once again, Gar is stuck. Classic Gar. Here they are. Well, here some of them are. That's a baby. It's Ryu, isn't it? I'm pretty sure we'd be seeing the baby taking its first steps if it weren't for Gar's big head. I'm sorry. I haven't done any guild work since I've had the baby. If it's guild business, you'll have to talk to Bed. Yeah, kind of assumed as such. I'm sorry, we're looking into it right now. I think you might be a little bit busy. It'd be good if Shadis' kid turned out big and strong, like me, but they'll probably take after Bed. Well, what's wrong with taking after Bed? He's a cool guy. Oh, he will be able to talk to Bed. It does kind of look like the words, things, stuff. The volcano path has been cleared out though, so I think we might be able to just squeak on by. That'd be neat. They're a little bit preoccupied though, so I think I'll just help myself to the road. Look at that road. It's clearly cleared out. Oh yeah. Since I'm older now, can I pop over into this thing? Or is this once again a later venture thing? Can't decipher what the characters mean, but you have this strange feeling you've seen them before. Yeah, so I can't do that. Yeah. Ordered the incessant yawning. Holy shit. Ugh. But I should be able to just whoop, wrap on by. And lo and behold, we are free. After a fashion. I could have sworn there was one other thing around this region. Where am I thinking? I'm not sure where I'm thinking. Oh, anyways. Yeah, we're back over here. So we got access to the Angel Tower. That fishing spot. The, Urkatapa. Probably most importantly, Junktown. Sure, Junktown's got the usual rapscallionry. How the hell did I get down again? Ah, over here. That's right. Let's blitz over here. Restricted, only guild members. I'm not a guild member. Forgot who I had to talk to. Shin Guild, not exactly a name to be proud of, is it? I don't know. I think it's pretty prominent name. Could have sworn that there was something. Oh wait, that's right. I'm here to go to Angel Tower so that we can be all like, sup, God. After, you know, fighting some of the horrors that lie around it. Hey Gar, why the hell are there Cerberus around your god's tower? Yes. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot easier to level up with monsters that... Yeah, this only just sort of puts Ryu a little under where Momo is in terms of power. Can allow outsiders into our holy site, please understand. Or, you know, go screw yourself and have Gar. Yes. The time has come to return to God what God has given me. Dust to dust. Guardian, do you mean? We thank you Thank you for your protection all these many years. Rest well, Guardian Guard. Go with God. After the war, after defeating the Brood, their mission, complete the Guardians. Offered up to God their victory here. And God appeared before the prostrate Guardians to reward each and every one of them for their sacrifices and victory over evil. When our mission has been completed, we are allowed to meet our God. After meeting with God, most Guardians return their power to God and fall into a deep sleep. The sleep of stone. Deprived of the power granted to him by God, a Guardian's body turns to stone. Before I enter the sleep of stone, I swear, Ryu, that I will take you to meet God. And together, we will learn the truth about God's intentions. Guardian, God will not come here. God will not come. Who are you? If you want to meet God, you must release me. This? The key. You must seek Guardian Geist. Geist, wait. Geist is... Well, what happened? Did you see God? God is... No, before that. Before we meet with God, we have to find someone. His name is Geist. Like me, he is a Guardian. You mean there are other Guardians? I don't know exactly what we should do, but we should be able to find out something about Geist if we ask at Urkantapa. Oh joy, back to Urkantapa. What happened? Guardian, I thought you were going to enter the stone sleep. I see. Well, come back whenever you're ready then. Wonder how effective those two are at actually protecting the place. Alright, back to Urkantapa. I think we gotta talk to the Elder now. I could be wrong. Such relaxing music. Yeah. What is it? Your mission is over. Venerable Patriarch, God did not appear in the tower. That's because you still have doubt in your heart. You must free yourself from your doubts. Unless you wish to become like Geist. O Venerable One, you know where Geist is. Please tell me, O Patriarch. I must meet with Geist before I can be free of my doubts. Beyond the cave, by the sea to the west, I've heard there lives a Guardian who has given up fighting. But God, you cannot allow yourself to become like Geist. Keep your faith. Do not doubt the wisdom of God. Follow him blindly, or in this case her. Because, follow blindly. Something of that sort. Oh, God. I don't know if I'm too much of a cynic for anything religious-based, or just poking fun at blind faith. It's a good game. Alright, just means we gotta go through yonder caves that we could previously not go to. And I had only just realized that hadn't saved that long time. Yeah, 23:42, nearly 24, so 25:30. Wow, nearly 2 hours. It was a long time. It was a whole lot of waiting for the goddamn fish to just either appear on the screen or just grab my hook. And god damn it, I hate it when it just suddenly grabs my hook. I'm seldom ready for it. I don't think I've chosen a formation. Okay. 359 damage. 389 damage. We are a force to be reckoned with. Ooh, free weather vane. And I kind of thought about whether or not I'd be able to... what's the word I'm looking for? If you're waiting time it right, you can get in and out before the tide. Speak of the tide. I kind of want to get through. Yeah, now I'm already reinvested again. Yeah, this area should be relatively easy. Yeah, I think we should be fine going through here. I had considered seeing if there was any other place, way, shape, and or form that I could get the brandy. But with it being such a late game thing to even bother with, it would have just been a ginormous pain in the ass. Especially if I had to steal it off of something. Because at that point, I think I would have had to wait until much, much later on in the game. Martian squid. As opposed to Martian squid, which is apparently so flipping common to find. They even just have it in chests. Stealable from enemies. You don't hear darts barking. Are you crazy? I don't know how much I care for all the treasure in here. All I know is that this place can be a right pain in the ass to deal with. Well, with tides being based off of the random encounters. I'm strong enough to deal with the random encounters. It's just whether or not I care for the treasure or just want to get out of here. Magic shard? Neat. I forget, is magic shard intelligence or was it AP? AP. So I'd probably want to give it to either Ryu or Momo. The only reason I'd say Ryu is because dragon form. Shadow walking is fine enough. Let's be honest, it's been carrying me throughout pretty much the entirety of the game. Oh, just So, what's the word I'm looking for? It's been a hell of a seed. Let's put it that way. Early ass shit easily taken care of, or dropping freaking the new dropping me both the Ashura sword and the Flare sword. That's just insane. Probably the worst part of this entire run has been my character having Pilfer. And not in the way you think it did. It's definitely been a much longer run because I have Pilfer. Because I now am able to suddenly steal from literally everything that I run across. Because if Ryu isn't in my party, then something's up. Stretchy. Oh man, I'm almost about to level, which means we could probably go get enlightened. At some point anyways. And now we have Raft. Glorious Raft. I forget whether or not anything... I don't know why I'm... But, nope. I guess I should just be happy that the Sleepy Frog does not have hypnosis or sleep. Poison's still a pain in the ass, mind. My good lord. Alright, I forgot I organized shit. I'm not sure why I did. Alright. There's plentiful loot here. And that's just the way out. Yeah, I could have sworn that the random encounters is what dictates all of these tide shit. I mean, it probably is, and I'm just waiting for the tide to go down when I'm on screen when it doesn't do that or some shit. Bonk. That's what I want, is to be able to climb down there. Ah! Yeah, you know what? That was 2 hours well spent if most of the enemies are going to go down in one swing of the sword. Very much like to hear the lovely, lovely sound of the tide going down, but I will take just being able to leave. Starting to wonder what's faster, me getting a victory or running away and having to deal with a ran away animation. Not even the animation, just the characters standing there, looking off into the distance. Oh yeah, I forgot those guys had a reprisal. Ow. Rude. I'm more or less waiting for this. There we go. Change the sea level. Alright. The ebb of the tide has changed the sea level, which means we can leave this way. Look at the stuff that is no longer there. Look at the bulb. Kill it. Man, not having the Vulcans to level up off of is weird, I guess, for lack of a better word. Ring of Ice. We would have been able to get our first Ring of Ice back at Momo's Tower had I been all like, yeah, yes, I'm going to do this under 3 seconds remaining. Oh, over 6 seconds, I would say. Disclaimer. Oh, yeah. No, I was just not. Alright, anything this way? No. Down we go. As soon as we deal with freaking everything. Not sure how the hell Momo was unable to slay that one. Seeing as her attack power is in fact greater than Ryu's. Just dropping more HE shells. Sure, why not? Alright. Down, 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 da doo ba doon. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know if this is the way out, or if this is just caves that lead to treasure, but it should not fill back up because we're down here. There we go. 63. Yeah, I think I gotta equip someone with the Midas Stone. I don't know. Part of me is just suddenly realizing that my money is nowhere near as high as it used to be. I'm gonna need it to be pretty high once I get to later areas and start buying the more impressive pieces of equipment. Better armor, better weapons. Croctiers, okay. I really should have picked up a map of this place. Actually, that's not true. Most of the maps of this game have been semi-useless. Like, if you squint at the Prima Guides maps, they relatively helpful. Sage's Frock. Well, why don't you frock this, Sage? Oh, it's the same that she's got. Okay, don't frock this. That's worth it. That is actually a pretty good one. Alright. I know that someone has probably gone at this point and asked, when you're so in need of money, why not just do the dupe glitch? Which I think is something along the lines of one person has to use the ability that's on the item. Yes, it is specifically a item with a usable thing to it. And that is because A, I've never performed it, and B, I don't care to at the moment. Just nah, I'm fine. And like me looking at all this and being like, I think I'm good to go now. Are we leave? Not without enough. Ooh, hey, goodism. Oh man, it'd be bonkers I'm not gonna say it. Because then destiny will unmanifest if I say it. It is the fusion gene. I've already picked up the fusion gene though, didn't I? Hold up. Didn't I already pick up the fusion gene, or am I thinking the trance gene? No, I picked up the fusion gene back when I got the shadow one. I am confused. No, wait. Was it the shadow or was it the mystery one? Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Regardless, 6 more genes to collect. We'll have the whole set. Alright. This allows us to go to the Cliffside. But I'm actually going to save and call an episode this time. No sitting in my chair and grinding for 2 hours catching fish. When we return, we'll go to the cliff and see about meeting up with this Geist individual who seems like Gar should know. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it. I'm just very tired right now. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.